Hi guys, and welcome to another video. So today we're going to be looking at some Sunderland concept kits. This is something that has been requested quite a few times in the comments over the last month or two. So rather than put it in Taymaker, I thought I'd just pick up some that I've seen across the internet and some I've seen across Twitter and social media and stuff like that. And we'll have a look at them and I will give them a rating out of 10. I think that'll be easier than sticking it in Taymaker. And with Taymaker as well, the pictures are only quite small, and even when you zoom in it goes quite fuzzy, so I thought if I just save them and enlarging the pictures you'd be able to see that a bit better as well. So I'm thinking of you guys, I'm thinking of you. So let's head into the few that I have grabbed. I've grabbed about 15. I'm going to have a look at them. I haven't had a look at them properly myself yet. I've just quickly saved and copied them into a file. So let's have a look at them together and then we shall rate them. So here is the first one, and in all honesty this looks like an away kit. I'm not a massive fan. I think if they got rid of the red sort of, it looks like an outline of buildings or overlooking the sort of skyline of a city. You know, I'm guessing it's Sunderland, but you know, for me it just looks a bit too cheesy. I think if you get rid of that entire thing and just keep the rest of white, I think that would be a gorgeous away kit or a third kit. I think that would be absolutely beautiful. But with that on it, I just think it's, I don't know, I think it makes it look a bit tacky. It makes it look like one of those kits that you see, you know, fake kits you see abroad and stuff like that. I don't know, I'm just jabbering on here, but I'll probably give that a 6 out of 10 because I think it's so close to being really nice. If they literally just got rid of that red at the bottom, that could easily be like an 8 or a 9 out of 10, that one. So yeah, I'm going to stick with a 6 out of 10 for that first kit. And next up we have this absolute beauty. I think this one is gorgeous. Forget the sponsor, of course, that would be replaced. But as it is, that is an absolutely gorgeous kit. That's a throwback to the kit from, it's a retro kit, throwback to a retro kit. God, trying to get my words out. But that is absolutely beautiful for an away kit. And I think with the black Children with Cancer logo as well that we do have now, if it was black and not the big red block that we have on the shirts now, I think that could easily be a 9 out of 10 because I think that is absolutely gorgeous. I absolutely love that for an away kit. So yeah, I'm going to give that one a 9 out of 10. And next up we have this one, which I'm not too sure. I think you've saw that in real life. I think that would be a gorgeous kit, to be fair. I think the faded red, again, it's something a little bit too cheesy for me. It's a bit too much, really. But it is nice. It's simple. You know, I think it's nice, but I don't really like how they've made the the badge. They've just made that totally red and just sort of printed that on. But I do think it's a nice kit, so I'm going to give that one a 7 out of 10. You know, it's just one of those where you're very unsure because it's a mixture between simplicity and also a bit cheesy with the faded lines, if you know what I mean. So I'll give it a 7 out of 10. It's not bad, it's alright, and I do like it. And next up we have this one. And I absolutely love this one. Absolutely love this one. I don't know why whoever has created this has placed Kia as the sponsor, but it works with the kit, I guess. So that's probably why they've done it. It reminds me a little bit of the 2003 kit, which was one of my first, or was my first home Sunderland kit that I did get. When it had the collar, it reminds me of Kevin Phillips. It was quite a baggy fit and everything. But I think that's a really, really nice kit, and I'm going to go for an 8 out of 10 for that one. I think that's a lovely, lovely kit with colours as well. There's not too much going on, and that is a typical Sunderland kit, and I really, really like that one. So 8 out of 10 for me for that one. Also, guys, you let me know in the comments below what kits you rate as well, so we're all doing this together. But next up we have this one, and I think that's gorgeous. I think that's a beautiful kit. I'm pretty sure that is a Charlton kit. I'm pretty sure that is actually a Charlton kit, if I remember correctly. It looks like a Charlton kit that's just had the Sunderland logo stuck over it, but it looks really, really nice. For a third kit, I think that'd be really, really nice. So I'm going to give that an 8 out of 10. I do. I think that's a beautiful kit, though. I love that colour as well, and there's not too much going on either. So I'll give that an 8 out of 10. I think that's really nice. Now this one, jeez, for me, I think that's a bit too much going on there. It's not really a Sunderland kit as such, is it? It's really deterring away from what is your typical red and white Sunderland kit. There's gold, there's dark red, light red, white, there's black on it. I think when you look at it as the whole kit, if you look at it here, just as a whole, I think it actually looks quite nice. I just think there's a bit too much going on for me. I don't know. I'm really in the middle here, but I'll give that one a 7 out of 10. Even though it does look a little bit messy, I can imagine that if you had that in person, so that in person it could actually be quite nice, that one. So I'll go for a 7 out of 10. I won't be too cruel with that one. Now next up, this is from the Kit Factor. If you don't know who this guy is, follow him on Twitter. I've recently kind of come across him on Twitter, and he does different concept kits for loads of different teams, and he's absolutely amazing at what he does. And there's a good handful of his kits on this list as well. And this one, if you removed the black and white edges and the trims of the sleeves, I give this one a 10 out of 10 for an away kit, absolutely. And I'm pretty sure that he did actually adjust that on Twitter, but I've just got the old one that he did. But if it was, or if the black and white trims was removed from the sleeves, that would be a 10 out of 10 for me. But because it is there on this picture, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. But that is a gorgeous kit. It's another similar one to the one we saw before. It's a throwback to a retro away kit. So I really, really like that one. And next up is another one from the Kit Factor. And I love this kit. I absolutely love this kit for an away kit. It's an away shirt concept. I like the little patterns in behind, which is normally quite a cheesy thing that I don't normally like. But it's also quite simple. There's not too much going on. There's no random stripes here, there, and everywhere. And it reminds me of Kevin Phillips, if you remember him in the gold kit that they used to wear. Or not just Kevin Phillips, then the entire team. But an old away kit that we did have. And I loved that kit. So I'm going to give this one a 9 out of 10 because I think that's a beautiful kit. I absolutely love that kit. And next up is this one, the blue one. It's another sort of retro-y kind of design to it. The only thing I don't like about this kit is the Sunderland lettering that's kind of faded in the background. I don't really like that myself. It might be for other people, but for me, it's a bit too much. The lettering in the background is Sunderland, 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 Sunderland. I think if you removed that, I think that would be a solid 8 out of 10 kit. But with that, I'm going to give that a 7 out of 10. It is nice, but again, it's just not really for me, the lettering in the background. And now we have this one, again, from the Kit Factor, which I think this is a really, really nice kit. Really nice. But if you do look closely, they have the sort of Black Cat logos there, which, again, it's something that I am not a fan of. Not really a fan of. I do think it just looks a bit cheesy and cheap for me. But I think the rest of it is very nice. It is very nice. But I am going to give it a 7 out of 10. Again, it's probably one of those ones that would probably grow on me. But as of right now, on sort of first or second impressions, I'm not a fan of the Black Cat symbols there. I'm really not. So I'll give it a 7 out of 10. I think that would only be fair. And next up we have this one that the Kit Factor has done as well, which caused a little... everyone's a very 50-50 on Twitter with this one. Now, because it does have the Sunderland logo there in the background, which I hate. I think that completely ruins the kit, to be honest with you. I think it looks terrible. The green and yellow, to me, it reminds me too much of Norwich. I know we do have a retro-y type. I'm sure we have a kit like that years and years ago. Well, not exactly like this, but this kind of colouring. But for me, I just don't like the colours at all. So I'm going to give that a 4 out of 10 because it's just not for me personally. But next up, we have this one. It's a bit more simple from the Kit Factor, and I do really, really like it. The only qualm I probably have with this one is the colour, which I think... I'm not really a fan of the red, blue and the black there. I think that makes it look a bit tacky on the edge of the collars. If they just kept it with the simple blue, which goes with the rest of the kit, I think that'd be really nice. They do have a little bit of fade going on the bottom here, going in sort of like a dark blue, which is this one here, in the shoulders and the arms. For that, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. I think if it was all the same blue and they didn't have that in the collars, that'd probably be an 8 or a 9. But it's a nice kit. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Now, next up we have this one, which I think is absolutely gorgeous from the Kit Factor. I absolutely love this one. We'll go a little bit closer onto it if we can. That's as close as we can go. But yeah, I absolutely love this as a kit. Absolutely love it. I love this little, it's almost like a thunderbolt here that's coming across. The simple red and white, there's not too much going on, but I think that is absolutely gorgeous. Very, very nice indeed. And I'm going to give that one a 9 out of 10. I think that's close. That's almost as close as you can get to being perfect. Now here is another one. This isn't from the Kit Factor, I don't think, but this is another Sunderland home kit concept, and I do actually really like this one, and I do like the waves and the waves before the stripes start. I like it. I think it'd look nice long sleeved, as you can see there, with the long sleeves, so it goes in red into white. I'm not too sure how good it would look as a short sleeved, but for that one I do like the creativity on that one. I think it would be quite nice. I'm going to give that one a 7 out of 10. Now next up, I am pretty sure I know what this next one is going to be, but this is my favourite concept kit of all time for Sunderland, for a home kit. Now feast your eyes on this bad boy. This is the most perfect Sunderland kit you could possibly get for me, with Hummel as well. Hummel being my favourite kit distributors or kit makers basically. This is just absolutely gorgeous. I absolutely love the pattern on the shoulders that Hummel is known for. The red and white, they're not too thin. They've got the perfect amount of red and white stripes, and with the Hummel logo there as well. That is gorgeous. Absolutely perfect for a Sunderland kit for me. Absolutely perfect. I love this one. Absolutely love this one. By far my favourite, and this is the only one on the list that is going to get a 10 out of 10, because for me that is just an immaculate Sunderland home kit. Now you let me know what you think about all the kits and how you would rate them down below in the comments. But that will be it, guys, and if you have enjoyed this video, please hit the like button for me. It would be massively appreciated, and subscribe to the channel if you're not already to become a fully fledged member of the Sarny Army. But for now, you take care and stay jammy.